Alright, on to level 4. I've already pre-glued the pieces that go around the supports for the top of the tower level. Rather than make you all wait, I'm going to show you how to do one. I'm going to zoom in here in just a second and show you how to glue one together, and it's basically glue, repeat, same difference. Alright, let's zoom in here and show you guys what we're doing here. Okay. Alright, so make sure you cut and score all your pieces good, and you want to pre-fold everything so that you've got everything folded up. Basically this just folds up like a little box. So let's go ahead and glue everything together here. I try to stay away from the very edge here, because if you don't, it's going to squirt, your glue is going to squirt out. So then we're just going to take and fold it up just like a little box. Make sure everything's in there good. And now I would suggest, I found that if you lay it down like this and press, it keeps the box good and flat across the back, because one of them I noticed that it was twisted a little where I was just doing it up in the air by hand. You want to make sure you get your little corner pieces in there. If you press it in too far, you can take your X-Acto knife and pull it back out a little. So, and there's your little support piece, which will glue up and support the tower. Alright, I'm going to lay that off to the side, then I'm going to zoom back out here. There we go. Now we're going to glue these two pieces together, which basically go together exactly like the other levels. So you're just going to kind of make sure you get your crease across there. Okay, and then we're going to glue these. If you'll notice, there's stuff printed on the back of these. I was reusing some of my older cardstock stuff that I had printed out and never actually cut out and used. This is a great way to recycle your cardstock. If you don't throw your, if you print a piece and you had it on the wrong setting, you printed it in black and white instead of in color, you didn't mean to. And again, I'm sliding them up under there to kind of hold it and clear the table. Not only does it help you clear the table off, but it puts some pressure on it to help hold it good and flat. That's like I was saying, don't throw your printed cardboard. I forget what this was for. Almost looks like urban warfare cards that I had printed out and never used. So, get your pieces glued down. Alright. Throw that one over there. Check this one. And this stuff sticks pretty quick. Like I keep showing you guys, it's the Scotch. I got this at one of my local craft stores. I think it's Joann's, which they have the discount coupons you can get. Now, I have to emphasize, you need to follow along with the directions that he gives when you're doing these. Like on this, and the instructions don't show you how to glue this piece back together, but because it's already been done on the previous levels, you can refer back to that, which means you don't waste ink printing out extra instructions that you don't necessarily need. Okay, hold that for just a second. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to give that just a second or two to dry, to set up before I actually do the folds on it. And just like with all the rest of them, I'm going to use this to bend them, but I'm going to bend from this side because this is the interior, unlike I did on the last one. I'm not going to put the wrong side in. It's a little easier to notice on this one because of the big white spaces there where the supports go. The other one where I was talking, I wasn't really paying as close attention to what I was doing. And this just, the only reason I'm doing this is just it really helps you get a good, nice, crisp fold because you're folding 2 layers of the cardstock, you know, and you don't want to have it bend off at a funky angle. Then it won't sit right on the top of your tower. Okay. One more. Okay. And like I did in the other ones, I'm not going to bend that one yet so that I can put pressure down on it flat. So I'm going to glue this. I'm just going to go ahead and seam it up here on this side, and then I'll flip it over. That way I can get my sides good and lined up. Flip it over, put my pressure on it. That should be enough. I'll go ahead and fold these in while I'm waiting for that to set up just a little bit more. These are the supports for the floor that go underneath. Okay, that should be set up enough that I can go ahead and bend it maybe. Alright, so there's your next level. And you notice it doesn't look exactly squared or exactly an octagon, but when you drop your floor in there, it will square it up. Like I said before, try not to put too much glue on these tabs in here. I know you can't see. I can turn it up here so you can see. I'm just basically putting a single bead of glue on these here. And as before, doesn't really matter where that trap door goes. If you're particular about where you want it, what side you want it on, you know, feel free to put it where you want. Of course, here's my little stick that I'm going to come in because I can get right square to the walls and press with it. Make sure they're down good. Okay, and the floor is in.